You know, the life you're living right now? In a way, it's basically a mirror. It's reflecting the beliefs you hold deep down. So, if you're thinking, I want a great life, well, the place to start, it's right inside your own head. It's about building great beliefs. So let me ask you something, and I really want you to think about this. Do you control your life, or does it kind of just control you? Is life something that's just happening to you, or is it happening for you? Seriously, your answer to that one question, it says everything about the mindset you're working with. And hey, let's be honest, most of us, without even realizing it, are living by the rules on the left. You know, that little voice that says life is hard, or my best days are over, or I've got to fit in to be liked. Those are what we call limiting beliefs. And guess what? They create a limited life. But here's the game changer. You can actually choose to live by the beliefs on the right. It's a choice. And that choice, well, it's everything. Because when you don't examine your mindset, you just drift. You know that feeling? It's like you're floating through life without any real purpose or joy. That feeling of drifting, that's what happens when you let those limiting beliefs run the show. You end up feeling like a passenger in your own car, just watching life happen instead of grabbing the steering wheel yourself. So, how do we grab that wheel? Well, we can start by giving our minds a new set of rules to play by. Let's walk through 7 really powerful beliefs that can totally flip the script and get your life working for you instead of against you. All right, first up, this one is the absolute foundation. This is where your power comes from. It's this idea, I decide how I feel, no matter what's going on around me. Now look, this doesn't mean you pretend bad stuff isn't happening. Not at all. It's about owning your reaction. And what's so cool about this is that it works in 2 ways. First, you realize that nothing out there can actually ruin your day. Only your thoughts about it can. And second, when you start putting out better energy, guess what? You start attracting better stuff into your life. It's this awesome positive cycle that you kickstart yourself. Okay, so once you've got that sense of control, we can build on it with belief number 2. And this one is all about perspective. It's simply this. I have so much to be thankful for. This is basically the operating system for happy people. And this just nails it, right? Real wealth isn't about how much stuff you have. It's about how much you appreciate the stuff you have. The real goal is just to feel blessed. Because when you appreciate more, you actually feel like you have more. It doesn't matter what your bank statement says. All right, belief number 3. This one takes a bit of courage, honestly, because it goes right up against that deep human fear of not fitting in. It's the belief that being myself attracts the right people. It's about trusting that the real you is your best tool for making real connections. Think about it. So many of us put on a mask every day, right? We think it'll make people like us more, but it's a total trap. If you're just a copy of someone else, you're never going to find the people who are meant for the real you. Your people, your tribe, they can only find you when you show up as you 100%. You know, Ralph Waldo Emerson said it best. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. In a world that's always pushing you to conform, just being yourself isn't just a choice, it's a huge win. Okay, let's keep this momentum going. Belief number 4. This one is all about unlocking what you're capable of. It's the simple but massive belief that I am capable of anything. This is the one that turns someday into today. You know, the most successful people out there, they aren't always the most talented, but they believe in themselves with this incredible certainty. So I want you to ask yourself, what could you do? What's that big change you've been putting off? What could you finally achieve if you truly deep down believed you were capable of anything? Okay, on to number 5. And this one turns a common idea about strength completely on its head. The belief is kindness always wins. And look, this isn't about being a pushover. It's about understanding that kindness is actually a superpower, not some kind of weakness. I love this way of thinking about it. If someone tripped you once while you were walking, would you just stop walking forever? No way, right? Of course not. So why on earth would you let one bad experience with one unkind person stop you from being a kind person? It was never the kindness that was the problem. It was that one person. Real strength is choosing to be kind anyway. And that's what brings other kind, amazing people to you. Okay, number 6. This one's for anybody out there who's ever felt like their past, especially the hard parts, defines them. It's this powerful realization that I have so much to offer, and your value comes because of your journey, not in spite of it. Yeah, even the tough parts. This is such a huge mental shift. Your pain doesn't have to be just a scar. It can become your source of strength, of wisdom, of compassion. Seriously, the hardest things you've overcome, those can become the very things that allow you to help other people. That's how much you have to offer. And that brings us to our final belief, number 7. This is the one that's all about the future. It's the one that keeps you looking forward with real excitement. It's this simple, powerful declaration. My best is yet to come. And that's not just a nice little hope. It's a statement. It means your story is far from over. I mean, try this. Actually look at yourself in the mirror every single morning and say that out loud. My best is yet to come. When you start to live that, really believe it, you stop looking backwards. You start creating from a place of excitement for what's next. Your greatest chapters haven't even been written yet. So when you put it all together, what's the takeaway? A great life isn't something that just happens to you. It's not something you find. It's something you decide to build, one belief at a time. And the process is actually pretty simple. Not always easy, but simple. Step 1, you choose to adopt these empowering beliefs. You just decide. Step 2, and this is the key, you have to commit to doing the work every day to make them stick. So, I'll leave you with this. What could you really, truly achieve if you knew, without a doubt, that your best was still ahead of you? Just imagine it for a second. If you started living by these beliefs today, what does your life look like a year from now, 5 years from now? The possibilities, they're pretty incredible to think about.